We're live here on our Substack. I can't see anything. I can't see anything, and I'm not
What are you trying to
talking
see?
about on my
Wait,
screen.
yeah, Chris, how many fingers am I holding up?
Ah, what the heck? Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. All right. We got some folks joining, I dare say flocking into the chat,
Into the proverbial bird cage.
the live chat. As always, feel free, if you're at home, feel free to needle us with your questions or criticisms. We do not take compliments. Not lightly, anyway. What are you drinking there, Keith? Looks like
in
appropriate.
celebration of the territories we're about to embark to. I'm just trying to gird myself with some margarita, just straight up Tommy margarita.
The Tommy Marg.
It's sort of like scuba diving. Come up too fast.
Beg pardon?
Chris, try to follow me, please.
Okay.
As in scuba diving, if you don't drink enough margarita beforehand, you're going to drown. You don't prep yourself for margarita, you're going to drown.
Yeah. They don't tell you that. It's something you have to, it's part of the Whisper Network.
Something you got to learn when you lose as many scuba diving partners as I have.
That's right. Patty doesn't explain that when you take your certification class. Not a lot of Patty jokes flying around the internet these days. Let's try to mention it a few times during this chat. Maybe we can get it up on some of the clips that we post. I think that'd be good for Patty, and we could probably get a retweet.
If you say so, Chris. What are you sucking down?
It's a good old fashioned beer.
Probably going to be drinking a lot of beer in Texas, at least. I like to think we'll be sucking down some Lone Stars in a backyard at some point.
I know we will. I know we will.
Else, why would we go?
I've got interruptions.
Chris, control your brood.
I'm gonna try to close this door over here. See if I can seal the chamber. You know what I'm saying? You ever hear about when you seal the chamber?
Yeah, I know all about sealing the chamber, Chris. Of course, I've been doing this a long time. My wife actually implored me not to seal my chamber so that my cat could watch from the hallway.
I do have a dog who's going to come and go, and I'll probably have to get up and crack the chamber door and then reseal it 17 times during this short conversation.
Yes, you're a rank amateur.
I am, however, a licensed scuba diver.
That's true. Well,
so
here's to that.
It sounds like a bit. Notice it ain't going anywhere. That's because it's just a fucking fact.
Did you get registered at Pomona College?
I did not. I actually did it. I did it when I was 16 with my dad in Utah, and the scuba diving opportunities in Utah are pretty limited. So you start. I think probably they normally start you in a pool wherever you take classes, but then you have to do some kind of open water certification in order to actually be certified. And in Utah, we did it in a miserable, opaque, lake-sized puddle called Blue Lake, sarcastically named, I have to imagine.
Well, it was, optimistically.
They hoped that with climate change and, innumerable dredgings, they'd be able to render it worthy of its name. It certainly was not at the time that I last visited, which was also my first visit. But I walked away with the most valuable certification you can possess on this planet. How much of the Earth's surface is covered in water, Keith? I see your skeptical look over there.
At least 2%.
It's actually more. I don't know exactly, but it's
more than 2.
It's like 70 or 80.
I doubt.
Like 70 or 80. And I am completely uninhibited by occupying that space. I'm able to carry on my day without second thought when a water hazard presents itself.
I mean,
To me, it's not a hazard.
are you often carrying the scuba gear you're trained on?
Yes.
What? God.
Of course. What the fuck?
No wonder
You
our
often
van pack is always so laborious.
Yeah. That is part of the reason. The
Mm.
other reason is because we're in a goddamn band.
Well, Chris, I'd caution you not to become too committed to an investigation of the deep.
Okay.
I assume you've heard about the recent cave subaquatic cave divers who in the Maldives, maybe they were.
Oh,
Um,
the underwater spelunking team. 5 or 7 people killed, I forget, including the Italians, right? They were Italian.
I don't know, Chris. I got so spooked that I refused to investigate further. I saw the headline, took it in. I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
Chris, there's that Titanic investigating submersible that should be a lesson to us all. And probably worst of all, James Cameron's career since he became a dedicated subaquatic investigator.
Yes, it all started with The Abyss. Things were going just fine until he decided that there was something interesting about water. Well, different strokes for different folks, Keith. James Cameron and I, we fucking love it. You and Kevin
So
Costner, you're anti.
similar strokes for similar folks
But
is the you and Cameron. Yeah.
you're the different.
No, I got
You're the
you.
odd man. You and Kevin Costner are together. You know why Kevin Costner doesn't like water? Because he lost his first fortune on Waterworld.
The postman. Oh,
He most recently lost another one on that Wild West.
yeah. Now he has to hate dry land as well. Hopefully, he'll be in Top Gun 3. Yeah,
he's got to head to space. He should be on Elon's mission to Mars. Have you heard any? Is that happening? Are we doing that?
Elon told me that that's a go, but then he kept on prattling on about his gut growth, how his gut biome is too healthy, and that's why his belly's so distended and flopping over his waistline. And I was just like, dude, I don't have time for this. You're a jackass.
I would say there's no way that works with the ladies, but Elon has children with 9 different women. So I guess it does. Keith, we're here today under the auspices of a conversation. It's a somewhat convoluted rubric we've given ourselves.
We love a challenge.
Yeah, and we're a notoriously kind of a brainy band. We're not cock rock, introspective lyrics, etc. So it should come as no surprise that we've set ourselves a bit of an obstacle course to try to make our way through today with this conversation. That is because we will be discussing our first album with Love and Squalor. Okay, so far so good.
Know all about that, yeah.
So far so good. But
I could speak at length.
In a limited scope, Keith. In a limited scope.
What? The shackles come on.
Yes, the shackles have arrived. I want you to talk about With Love and Squalor insofar as its history intersects with 2 towns.
Okay.
In North America.
Yep.
Can you? I know you can guess what it's. Los Angeles and Austin.
Oh,
Austin, Texas. Los Angeles, California. What you thought it was going to be?
I thought you were super interested in that weekend where we played at Ithaca College.
Ithaca is gorgeous.
And then on the way back, I think we stopped in Hudson and had a diner breakfast. I was like, that's got to be what he's talking about.
Let's do that one next week.
Next week, okay.
That could be a good one. If this one works, if we can pull this off, then we'll know we can do anything.
Yeah, then it's one for us.
That's
next
right.
week.
But these 2 towns are not arbitrarily chosen. we happen to be doing shows in each this weekend and next. We've got Austin on Sunday. We've got Los Angeles next Saturday, preceded by Anaheim, which I like to group in there.
Yeah, it's in the tri-state area.
Yeah.
To use the nomenclature that New Yorkers are accustomed to.
It's the only way we know how to refer to a
greater metro,
like a 20-mile square unit. But those towns are also very important to the history with Love and Squalor. We recorded the record in Los Angeles. Our producer was from Los Angeles, still from Los Angeles. We shot videos in Los Angeles. Hell, you and I met in Los Angeles County.
Whatever. I mean, yeah, we cut our teeth, I guess, technically in Orange County.
That's right.
As it felt as much like Orange County as Claremont felt like Los Angeles County.
And of course, South by Southwest, the Austin Festival, which has now spread like a plague across the planet. Did you know they have them in although actually I only know this because they canceled the Sydney South by Southwest this year. It just got pulled. But spread, everyone knows about
that
South
is
by
true.
Southwest.
You'd think the Austin branch of South by Southwest got angry at how much more legitimate Sydney's claim to the geographical, directive of South by Southwest was.
I suspect that had a lot to do with it.
Made them look like a bunch of chancers.
Bunch of northerners.
Know nothing. Yeah, bunch of Yankees.
Frankly, which, you can't have the original, the home planet, as it were, referred to as North by Northeast or whatever it would be for Sydneyites.
Is the Toronto North by Northeast still happening? I don't know.
God, I don't know. Somebody in the chat, please let us know if North by Northeast Festival in Toronto is still a thing. So, Keith, I dare say that we couldn't have picked two more relevant towns, perhaps New York, but we'll get to that at some point. Austin, Los Angeles. Now, I thought an interesting way to jump into this conversation would be actually to give you a little quiz just to see what you remember.
I wasn't counting on that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have had a tipple if I'd known I was being put to the test.
Well, sometimes
This is why I don't have my scuba certification. I do it rogue.
You because you showed up drunk
every time because of my abiding scuba philosophy. If you don't pregame with margs, like going to Texas, you will drown.
You will drown. It's not that people don't scuba dive drunk. Everyone does, just for the certification. Anyway. Let's see here. I got to share my screen with you, and we are going to take a little quiz. Now, this is a short quiz. It's only 4 questions. I just wanted to kind of get you warmed up.
Like every good pop quiz. Should be brief but incisive.
I should also warn you that, to be honest, I don't remember a lot of this stuff.
Okay.
Well, so
who did you consult? Your dad?
No, I just kind of this is to the best of my recollection.
Okay.
All right. Feel free to quibble.
I shall. I shall.
Jump in. There may be one or two in here where you actually remember the answer better than I do. But I thought, it could be a good starting point. Okay, so you seeing that?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay. When recording with Love and Squalor in North Hollywood, one of the nicest neighborhoods in Los Angeles, where did we go to get away from the studio, relax, play some billiards, and gather inspiration for the record? Do you remember?
I mean, maybe I've been doing the New York Times crossword for too long, and so I'm highly resistant to the idea that the exact language of the answer is incorporated into the question. But to my knowledge, that place was called North Hollywood Billiards.
North Hollywood Billiards is your guess.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
out of order. Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
out of order. Hold on.
I mean, we did
Hold on.
go
Oh,
we did go
no.
to MGM Studios
What
all
a
the time to relax, play some billiards, and gather inspiration.
That is true. That's gonna give you a really easy path on one of these later questions. Oh, no, I see what happened here.
You
Oh,
pre-gamed, did
no.
ya?
Okay, wait, and he goes here.
Very good.
I should have been less focused on drinking my beer.
Man, I'm truly
That
terrified at the levels of my marg. You want me to give you a minute? I'll go make myself a pitcher of marg while you do this, Chris.
I
No,
think
I'm not going
I've got
anywhere.
it in order. I think I've got it in order. Okay. Um, let's see here.
Get your
Turn off
house
the
in order, Chris.
turn off the thumbnails. Okay, we're back. We're back.
We're better than ever.
That was actually yeah. Okay, forget what you saw. Now.
Wait, what?
Oh,
New question?
what the hell? Why is it showing these in this great
You've got me terrified about my later presentation.
Okay, hold on.
Um,
I think
I
I know what's going on.
I know it will, come as something of a shock right now to
Uh-huh.
anyone watching, but, Chris Kane is the resident, tech genius in the
Techspert.
band. He's the tech
I
expert.
like to say techspert.
Keith Karn and I often come to Chris for tech support. We field phone calls from other bands who we've met on the road who recognize Chris's prowess, and yet here he is flipping
Fumbling
JPEGs through Preview.
fumbling like one of our parents. And Mom, if you're watching,
Oh,
come
is that like a sexual?
What?
Oh, I
What? Okay, let's see if this works. I don't know why it was doing that, so, I might just have to speak these aloud to you.
yeah.
I don't think visuals are really that important, but let's give it one more try. Okay, there it is. Will it come up? Yeah,
Yes.
okay, there's the
Okay.
line. All right. So, Keith, you guessed North Hollywood Billiards,
Mhm.
and that might actually be right, but in my memory, Dave& and Buster's
Yeah.
is where
Yep. Yep.
it's where we got the inspiration for this.
Yeah. One assumes there's a David Buster's in Universal City, and,
Um,
we weren't too terribly far from there.
do you know how many Dave& and Buster's there are, in the country? How many would you get, and how
No.
many states?
Well, I know there's one in Times Square, and there's the one that I believe is at, Universal, so I'm gonna guess 4.
You're just gonna count them all? No, there's
Yeah,
like
I'm guessing
100 there's like 170, dude. They're
Ooh.
in
And
45 states.
I know there is one in, like, between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, near where my parents live. My brother-in-law, Danny, worked there while getting his master's degree. So
Really?
I count 3, Chris. I think there are 3.
Yeah, well, I wasn't wondering how many can you count? I mean, you
No, but
haven't been to all the
I'm
Dave&
saying
and
I think there
Buster's.
are 3. I mean, but I've been on you Chris, you will concede that I've been around this country my fair share of times,
Yeah,
and those
yeah.
are the 3 Dave& and Buster's.
Not a lot of people know this great land better than thee, Keith.
Thank you. A little recognition.
It's just a line I've been wanting to say for a long time.
Wait,
Um,
to me, though,
well,
not
to anyone
not
named
just
Keith.
the oh, come
To
on.
anyone named
Oh,
Keith.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was in our band, there's about a 50% chance it was gonna be you. You got lucky. And I actually, if I use that on Karn at some point, just pretend you haven't heard it before.
I'll accept it, yeah.
Go laugh appreciatively.
Oh, my.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wait.
Correct.
You get a correct because I think at least
Oh.
one of us are correct.
You think it wasn't Dave& and Buster's? You've come around to my line of thinking?
When I saw the picture of the kids playing the seated video games, I didn't remember that.
Do you remember the 2 albums that we listened to on repeat at what I believe was called North Hollywood Billiards?
Mm.
Because the rest of the jukebox was all like Tejano tracks.
Was one Tom Petty?
One was Tom Petty.
Wow, I can't believe it. Like, I honestly would have given myself a 2% chance of that
But
being right.
also, both of these were best ofs.
Okay.
It was best of Tom Petty.
I don't even have, like, a flicker of an idea for the second one.
Neil Diamond.
Whoa!
We definitely made many North Hollywood billiardists super angry. We definitely played that best of Neil Diamond record 100 times.
Do I remember incorrectly that people were, like, smoking in that pool hall?
Smoking and gambling.
Well, gambling, of course. Fucking of course they were gambling. Jesus Christ. Why do you go to a pool
I'm
hall?
just saying, Chris, smoking was the least of the concerns.
Not for me. I made a fortune. I still don't have to do this.
The least of the law's concerns.
Oh.
You are doing this only for your pleasure.
I do this
at
for
your
love.
leisure and for your own pleasure.
That's right. I do this for love. Speaking of the breaks that we would spend at North Hollywood Billiards, I'm assuming you recall very well the most common reason for at least a prolonged break.
Oh, that the computer at the studio did not work.
That's right.
Yeah.
How many total days of our, like, 14? Did we have 10 days? 14 days? How long were we in there?
I don't know how many we booked, but we did. There were like several days in a row.
Yeah.
That we just could not enter the studio because they needed to retro. I think they needed to put more RAM in or something like that.
Yeah. It was an early Apple Macintosh product, some kind of desktop unit, and boy, oh boy, was it cross with Pro Tools. They weren't having a lot of fun.
I feel like that was our version of the very common tactic of recording an album to tape these days. Your Porches, your Sean McVerry's, love that garbage.
Yeah,
we did it already. We got a gold record out of it. We're done.
We had a lot of fun. Yeah, we had a lot of fun playing pool when we should have been recording. Let's check out another question. Let's see here. Okay. Now, in 2005, Keith, we spent a couple of weeks living in furnished corporate housing in Burbank, LA's nicest neighborhood. Name the housing complex, if you can.
I'm 99% sure that was the Oakwood.
Oakwood.
Oakwood, yeah. I was worried that I was confusing it with the apartment complex I lived in for the 2 years I went to University of Florida. That was Oxford Manor, Chris.
Oh, Oxford Manor.
Yeah, the very optimistically named Oxford Manor.
Which section of the Oxford, I assume, campus did it bear the greatest similarity to, now that you've visited the real deal?
The theology building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. So I think I had this one wrong. I had Indiana Jones Adventure for this one.
You thought we lived in Burbank's Indiana Jones Adventure?
That's how Disney. Yeah, that's how I remembered it.
Were we sleeping in that?
That car looks familiar.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean that very specific iteration, but were we sleeping in those accommodations?
Those sorts of.
Is that a photo of people staying at the hotel?
Those are people
enjoying the housing
in the furnished, in the pre-furnished corporate housing.
No, that's not. We stayed at Oakwood, dude.
What do you remember about Oakwoods?
Not too much. I mean, Oakwood is.
We were in Oakwoods. Am I right? We were in Oakwoods while we were mixing. Is that right?
Yeah. Because when we recorded, we had no budget. We were paying.
Where did we stay when we were recording?
I'm pretty sure we may have slept at Ariel's house.
Ariel's house, yeah. That sounds right.
Maybe our manager at the time, Adam, found us an apartment. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Like we were just like crashing on floors. I mean, Ariel may have lived with Adam at that point.
He did, right?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, I think so. I think we must have just lived in there like kitchen?
I don't really remember. Oh, no. No, 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 no,
Hmm.
no, no. Think again, Chris. We stayed at Greg Fishbine's house in the
Oh,
loft with Louis the cat harassing us.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We stayed off of La Cienega in, like, mid Los Angeles,
Yeah.
and every day, sort of the opposite commute of the aspiring, uh, Oakwoods resident who Oakwoods is generally used for, like, aspiring actors
Right.
who, like, come into town and are trying to break into the business or, like, maybe have a tenuous contract for, like, a pilot or something like that. Like, they're in development, they'll get put up at the Oakwood
Development hell, they call it.
until well, they call it that because you're living at the Oakwood. Uh, but yeah, we had the opposite commute. We were staying in beautiful Los Angeles and driving into still very beautiful North Hollywood, but not where people go to achieve their entertainment dreams.
Yeah.
We showed them a new path.
Let me just check this real fast.
Just to clarify for everybody who is unfamiliar with Los Angeles, North Hollywood is not part of the magical cinematic Hollywood. It's over the Hollywood Hills.
That's right.
Very, very separate from uh, the universe of the glitz and glamour.
It's kind of in the valley,
It is. It is.
right?
The valley.
It's in the
Yeah,
valley.
yeah.
So, and people will have heard of the dreaded Valley, San Fernando Valley, the seedy stepsister of Los Angeles proper. The valley is where you go if you need to get your palm read. Granted, you can do that in Los Angeles.
You do that
If you
almost anywhere in Los Angeles.
if you need to
You can
see
do that in
a
an
s-
AMC theater in
what
Los Angeles.
what about this? Can you go to an AMC with strippers?
For that, you go to the dentist in Los Angeles. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That town's changed. Um, Greg Fishbein, in whose home we resode while we
Yeah,
were
well put. Well put.
while we were recording the record, will be at the show next weekend.
Oh,
He's
nice. Yeah,
coming
I
out
forgot, I
to
forgot.
the Troubadour
We
show.
should invite him up mid-set and have him recount.
Yes. What were we like as roommates, Greg? What do you what do you remember? Who made the biggest mess?
I do remember that at the time, Greg Fishbein had a white, Gibson Les Paul
Mm,
with gold hardware and pickups
yeah,
that I think he really was interested in us using to record, and we did not at the time. Um, sort of sneering at a Les Pauls were weirdly not in vogue at that
that's
point.
true.
Now I'd give anything for a white Les Paul with gold hardware. Call me, Greg. I guess I'll see Greg in a week. I can
Yeah.
talk to him about a purchase.
Maybe he'll bring the old gal out to show. That could be something else, huh?
Yeah,
Get it up there.
Simmer down.
Do the scene from Back to the Future.
I guess. Why?
Oh,
Why would that
Marty's-
be? Why would that be the?
He has a guitar in that scene.
No, yeah, I understand. I
He's like, "You shake my nerve and you rattle my brain."
That's a piano song, you psycho. Oh my
Remember?
god.
Yeah, but he's like soloing, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Be good to see Greg, and for anyone who's at the Troubadour show, you can see Greg too.
Ooh. Unfortunately, Chris, we're not trying to move tickets to that one anymore. That one's sold out.
I don't know why I'm.
People in Anaheim, there's a chance Greg Fishbein might show up to that. He has neither confirmed nor denied his attendance. So
We're working on getting Greg out to the Anaheim show. We're working very hard around the clock, and it's starting. I think if all of you were to
this live stream is part of our campaign.
Yeah.
So
I think if he started to see some ticket movement, he would probably say, this is turning into its own thing.
Yeah,
Troubadour's not enough for me.
Yeah, when you're of a status that Greg Fishbein MD is.
That's right.
You don't want to be the draw. You want to come to an event that doesn't need you anyway.
I'll say. Greg Fishbein is a pathologist, so dealing with the demise.
So he's used to only showing up to very desperate scenarios that need his help in the worst way.
Yeah.
He doesn't want a show to have that vibe. He wants to come to the healthiest possible corpus of a show he can find.
Where business is a booming.
Let's make that happen for a guy, Greg Fishbein.
Let's get it done. We'll get Greg Fishbein out, everybody. Photos with Greg Fishbein in the parking lot of the House of Blues, Anaheim.
If anybody is at the Troubadour show, look for Greg Fishbein. Please ask him to take a photo. Ask everyone you bump into whether they're the Greg Fishbein.
Actually, should we?
Yeah, photo of Greg.
Yep. Let's see here. Here's Greg. If you see him, at the show, he probably will not be wearing the same outfit.
Greg Fishbein looks like a wise Miles Kane in that photo.
Yeah, he does.
Atavistic Miles Kane.
Yeah, Miles Kane. He's like the Greg is the Abel, and Miles Kane is the Kane of that duo. Photos with Greg Fishbein will be worth quite a bit of money.
Josh Ryan has coined the phrase that should spread through the Troubadour. I'm fishing for Fishbein. The audience should be a murmur with that passphrase.
Absolutely. Are you fishing? Any luck fishing? Have you had any? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that pick, dude? Where is he? Where'd you get that? Etc. Well, I'm getting my pick with Greg Fishbein on May 30th at the Troubadour. But I hope he shows up to the House of Blues.
Yeah, no,
Parish.
I heard he might only take photos at the Parish.
May 28th, I hear the parking lot in front of House of Blues they're going to form a nice orderly queue. Greg Fishbein's going to be taking photos with everybody who comes to that show. Now, let's see if you remember anything at all about this next bit of trivia, Keith.
Can do. See if I know, that is.
After signing to Virgin Records, we made a music video for Nobody Move, Nobody Get Hurt with an unproven director who would go on to fame and fortune in later years. Who was the director?
It was obviously Lonely Island's Akiva Scheffer.
Right.
The world's greatest proponent of the Tommy Margarita, coincidentally.
Correct.
Shit, that is right.
Oh, you got it wrong?
That's not. Yeah, I was remembering. I was remembering that wrong.
What?
Fuck! I could have sworn.
What year? Just out of not to go too far afield in the conversation. What year do you think Jaws was released?
1977, dude.
Oh, okay. Okay. What year do you think? Can you pull up that card again?
Oh yeah, sure. Easy. Screen sharing. I'm getting very good at it.
Oh, you don't have the year in that. What year do you think we shot the video for Nobody Move?
Oh, must have been 2005, right?
Yeah. Josh Ryan opines Quaid Army. I just want to say righteous kill.
Yep. I'm not sure. I don't see your point, dude.
Okay. I was just curious. I was just
what's
testing your mind waters.
In my version of events,
them wanting.
Which I have already acknowledged is incorrect. I was thinking that Spielberg had sort of like stumbled on, I don't know what movie he would have stumbled on and kind of had gone into
he was on his ass.
He'd gone into his ass. He'd essentially disappeared from society.
Minority Report.
Catch Me If You Can.
Whooped him one. Yeah.
Is that him?
You're right. Yeah, that's it. That's a young upstart, Steven Spielberg.
Both those films, embarrassing failures.
Yeah.
And so I think on the heels,
ruinous.
On the heels, let's see what he was doing. Steven Spielberg, processing IMDb search.
Do you have to talk like that to type?
That wasn't me. I was
Your
lip
mouth?
syncing
Oh,
it. I was
you're
lip
so
syncing.
familiar with that
Yeah.
search directive.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right, so 2005. If anyone in the chat can figure out the movie
I think it must have
closest.
been Minority Report, right?
You're saying Minority Report? Oh, 2007, 2006. Okay. Executive producer. Don't give me that producer shit. I don't care, IMDb.
Man,
Why don't you tell me where he went to
I
lunch
thought
in
you were a pro
October?
user, dude.
I forgot to uncheck. What the hell? Oh,
No,
I'm like only seeing producer. I'm over here. I might understand a lot of tech.
I
I
got
don't
a
understand IMDb.
I got a guy over here looking for producer credits for Steven Spielberg.
I actually hate IMDb. Can I be
Speak
super
speak
frank?
freely, Chris.
So it looks like it was either the 2004's The Terminal or, depending on when it
Ooh.
was released, War of the Worlds. Now, if it was The Terminal, then my
And we had
thesis
him right where we
does
wanted him.
bear
Yeah,
out.
we had him
Yeah,
right where we wanted him.
that's right. So I don't know. Maybe I am
Correct.
when I say that Steven
What?
Spielberg. Oh no,
You are
I now
correct.
do.
Yeah,
I do now remember.
that wasn't the trivia question.
I forgot. I forgot what I was searching for. God. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that video
Yeah.
shot in downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Which is by most considered to be the nicest neighborhood in LA. Even though you wouldn't believe the shots we had to cheat to make it look all industrial and like a wasteland.
That was one block that we just shot.
We shot that
20
block
different
from
ways.
every angle. I gotta believe you. It's movie magic. Another bit of movie magic that I remember, Akiva innovating. I'm not claiming he invented this, but I remember that he did decide or realize that he needed to remove frames
Yeah.
from the, especially the side running scenes, because we just weren't very fast runners. just didn't look very good.
I still find myself occasionally wondering what his shorthand for that editing move was. Surely he wasn't going and manually removing like every fourth frame. Can he
I'll tell you
been?
that I've done frame removal on some of our music videos, and
Is there a shortcut?
I don't know the shortcut.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is. I mean,
Well, hopefully Akiva, I still have not texted him yet, but hopefully Akiva will come to the Troubadour show. And if you see him, please ask if there's a shortcut to removing, every third frame.
Yep.
In Final Cut.
That would be. Would he have been working in Final Cut? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe Avid. I don't know. Did he have an editor, or was it just him?
I think he was doing it at home,
just cranking it out on. Well, if there was a shortcut in 2005, and 10 plus years later, I was manually removing individual frames, then I'm a bit pissed.
Hey,
Chris, I would like to find out what
you've demonstrated tonight that your technological know-how is such that this seems highly likely.
Yeah, it's been overstated for sure.
In my memory, and this might be utterly wrong, we went to the edit he was doing at the titular Lonely Island, like what the apartment they called the Lonely Island.
The Lonely Island. Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he was just doing it on the computer that he edited, their early shit on.
That stands to reason. Yeah, I mean, it was for us a pretty big budget video, but I think it was like $24,000 or something, right?
Yeah.
So, although
no editing suite at that budget
in $2026, let me just check.
Although
$290 million.
But how many of those millions went to breakaway glass? 2 panes of breakaway glass, one of which was shattered before the first shot.
That's right. That was easily the single largest line item on that video, was the breakaway glass that the bear crashes through to begin chasing us at the beginning of the video. And we built a set for that. We didn't. I did. We built a set with there were actual construction set creator guys.
That's the technical term. Look up on IMDb what that.
I don't like using that app. They put a frame in for the glass, which then arrived, and they, thank God, had brought two so that we could shoot it twice. And in inserting the first pane of glass, they shattered it, which created a several minutes of high tension on the set, because we had not shot. We were shooting this chronologically so the actors could remain in character. It helps with the acting.
We were untrained actors at that point, so we needed to know where we were in the story.
Yeah. So we had nothing in the bag, and we're about to essentially lose the first shot if we broke that second pane of glass. I say we. I was the one putting it in. No, there were professionals from the candied glass company, I assume, dropping that baby in there. Would the second pane shatter upon contact with the presumably, flawlessly crafted frame?
Stay tuned.
Would we be in production purgatory, as they call it, for
like
coming months?
like almost any resident of the Oakwood apartment complex.
That's right. Or would we have been forced under the gun, out of options, to ask Chester, who wore the bear outfit in that video, to crash through a real window?
This reminds me of a story from when we were living in Los Angeles right before we moved to New York. Michael Tapper was still studying at Harvey Mudd, and I was at his apartment, which was off campus, and he had a big picture window that looked out into the courtyard of his apartment complex. He was on the ground floor. And I don't remember what occasioned this, but there was a big crack in their window.
Oh, wow.
And they were getting it swapped out. And we got in our heads. I don't know. I don't know where you were at this point, but I'm sure it wouldn't have gotten nearly as far as it did if you had been present. We got in our heads that it'd be really cool if he put on, his roommate had a motorcycle. So he was going to put on one of those full head motorcycle helmets and a leather jacket and jump through the plate glass window. And I remember him distinctly standing in that outfit in his living room and then being like, maybe let's not do this.
I might not do this. Yeah. He could have gotten essentially guillotined in half by
cut to ribbons. Yeah. Cut to ribbons.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been Chester, but that second pane hill.
I do have to believe that the Nobody Move video was simply us scratching that long ignored itch.
The psychic itch to have someone break through glass.
A dream deferred, Chris.
We got such a taste for it that we returned to breakaway glass in the After Hours video.
Yeah.
But for that one, we understood that giant panes of glass suck because they're like $800 for two. You can get a case of spun glass beer bottles.
I am pretty sure we opened that case and several of them were already broken.
That's true.
And we picked up one and it just
disintegrated in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Atomized.
I feel like it was the case that you couldn't like fill them with water. So
no.
Yeah, like they would have just melted right onto the floor. Candy glass is a brilliant, wonderful invention,
but still a lot of room for improvement in the industry.
Yeah, it's ripe for disruption.
Yeah,
ripe for disruption. Obviously, the Nobody Get Hurt video went on to win all the awards.
Every single award there is for that kind of thing.
Last question, Keith. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's only 4.
Remember when you were worried about how few questions you had? That this might not fill Fill time.
Jesus, yeah, we're about to polish off hour 1 of this broadcast.
Oh man,
it's you know what it is.
Yeah, someone just joined, Chris. We got Carrie just joined.
You know what it is. We get to gabbing.
Yeah. I know that is what it is. Yes.
Yeah. So that's
all right. I'm going to try to not reminisce. I'm just going to give you a one-word answer on this next.
Good luck, Keith. Good luck. This one's a whole thing. It's a whole situation. What do they say? It's a whole situation.
This is a whole situation of items.
Is that what people say? It's a can of worms. It's a worm can. Okay, Keith. During our first trip to South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, we played the official showcase for this music business organization.
Gonna guess it was ASCAP? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was ASCAP.
ASCAP.
Yeah, Jen? Was that our...
Jen Knopfel.
Yeah, Jen Knopfel.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Jen Corcoran, but that's a coworker of my wife's who's done nothing in terms of collecting royalties for me.
Yeah, where the hell was she when I needed my royalties collected?
Jen Knopfel.
Fuck. I think you're probably right.
What?
I thought, yeah, in my mind it was like a triumvirate, and I thought it was In and Out, tied, and then I think I already had Steven Spielberg in my head.
Wait, the question's new now.
Jesus. Why is my don't later in the edits that we put on to Instagram,
you'll get this just right.
This will be seamless. Okay, hold on. Does that mean how many questions? Have we only done 2 questions?
No,
I thought I had 4
questions.
3. I thought I had 4 questions.
You don't know your own inquisitive strength.
I can't even count in this situation. Wait, what the hell? Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Genevieve F is coming in with good Final Cut frame removing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Although part of the recommendation is write a script. How's your facility at writing scripts for Final Cut?
Retime your clip and turn frame blending off, or write a script, or find a third-party plugin. I'd like to find a third-party plugin.
That's my ideal.
Up to $20. Otherwise, I guess I'll fucking learn how to write a script. You're right. It was ASCAP. And I don't even have the question for this other one.
Oh, well, I know what the question was. Something about bidding more about the companies. And I know one of them was In and Out.
Yeah.
I do remember that one of them was In and
That's
Out.
true.
Am I remembering that, or did you incept that?
Well, let's reminisce about the ASCAP showcase, which was was that the only show? So I know in later years, and I tried to get an official accounting of how many South by Southwests we've played. Did you also do this research?
I did not.
Okay, so from what I could
was
tell,
our first one March of 2005, or did we do it in 2004?
Well, 2004, yeah, because the demo was played on Steve Lamacq. Would that have been 2004?
But see, I thought that what it was that it was Ariel's board mix of the actual album.
It was the unmixed.
I think. I might be wrong.
Well, it is possible that 2005 was our first year, actually, because we arrived with the album finished with a mix that they ended up redoing. But could we have gotten it out by October of that year in the UK if in March
I think so. If we had it
selling it?
I mean, if we signed the Virgin deal immediately thereafter.
Yeah, about a week later, maybe.
We probably mixed it May, I don't know. Something like that. Could have been ready to go in July.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. And I guess turnaround on music is it's not like the book publishing industry. You'll sit around for a year waiting for
we should get Jen Corcoran on here from her.
I knew there was a reason she came into the Can we add her to the live chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get Sarah
on. So I think we did 2005, we did 2006, we did 2010, and we did 2013, and we did 2015.
2015, did we play? Or
No,
was that just when we were
presenting?
We were presenters, yeah.
Yeah. As far as I know, those are the only ones that what I did is I scrubbed the web. I created a web crawler.
Oh, you wrote a script.
Yeah, but not a Final Cut script. That's fuck that. If possible, I don't want to get into that whole world. Web scripts are simple, very simple.
Okay.
So I couldn't find evidence, or at least if we did another year, it was not mentioned online.
Right. Oh shit.
It's possible.
That's not what you like to be the result. Yeah.
Not why you go to South by Southwest.
No.
But in 2005, am I correct that we just did the official showcase? We didn't do any other. I know that like 2006, probably 2010, but 2006 we did
probably about 100.
Quite a few. Yeah. You get to do at South by Southwest. For those who aren't familiar, you do one official piece of programming for the festival, and you're allowed to participate in as many non-official parties usually as you want. And sometimes bands play, well, I don't know, I think we probably did 8 at our height. 2006 2010 was really brutal too. I think we only did 4 or 5, but we were also there for only 3 days.
But I also think the bulk of them were in a single day.
Yeah.
Sucked.
Blasted.
Suck ass.
It sucked. Have we ever had a good South by Southwest show?
Chris.
We've had great Austin shows.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess some of them are pretty vibey, by which I mean we were wasted.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Oops.
We probably remember we did Stubbs in 2006, I think. Stubbs Barbecue, like the outdoor stage.
Or South by Southwest. We did it with Arctic Monkeys.
No, this was for South by Southwest. You also DJ'd
Stubbs?
Yeah, you DJ'd the NME party at Stubbs. That might have been a different day than we played.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
But how was that DJ set? How did that
go? What kind of everybody in Austin's still talking about the day DJing was born.
Went mainstream.
Yeah. Well, because everybody loved it, finally.
Yeah. People were like, I could actually get into this. What is it? What do they call it when a guy's up there doing that? Play me my song. So 2005 South by Southwest, it was the one show. It was the ASCAP showcase. I don't think we played especially well because I think we were really nervous and we'd probably had a few drinks, but I guess we were vibey enough.
I do. Two things I remember about that show involve the acts that played on either side of us. I don't remember the name of the band that played before us, but we borrowed their gear.
Okay.
For some reason. So maybe we flew into South by Southwest for that or something. We didn't have our own gear. And they accused us, and granted, understanding our own proclivities, it's plausible. They accused us of spilling beer on their amp. Do you remember that? And they had to get their amp fixed, and we were charged for it. And South by Southwest cost us a fortune. Don't remember that band's name, but I'll hate them forever. I don't think we did spill. Actually, I know it wasn't us because I think they said we spilled water all over their amp. And that never drank water on stage once in my life.
I've never had a glass of water in Texas.
That's right, Chris. Good boy. Yeah. And then after we played, that band Mute Math played a showcase, and Darren, the drummer, really wowed us. He was the first guy we ever saw play with headphones, like these kind of unsecured headphones on stage.
Cans.
He duct taped them to his head.
Right. I remember that.
Good stuff. Good boy.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that was an impressive show.
Yeah.
I'm sure ours impressed the hell out of some young fellows.
Darren's still talking about the way we performed.
Yeah.
Not about any idiosyncratic duct taping applications, but
Check this out. Check this out. If you have mental capacity.
I think I have mental capacity to check it out.
Okay. Look at that.
Which show is that? Oh, you're going to buy that?
First of all, this will cost me $375 for the model store version. I want the store. I want the store copy.
Yeah, store.
I want a store copy. This is 2006. This is us playing Stubbs Barbecue. I did a little internet. I sent my web crawler out, and
your script went crazy.
Yeah,
scrubbed.
Let's see. Here's you at that show. Look at you go. It looks like it was maybe a spin party.
I really know my way around that thing. Look at that. You know a guy's good when he's up on those super high frets. God.
You seem lost in thought.
I'm up there around. Oh, I think I'm reading a book. I think I'm reading a Jack Reacher novel.
Just outside of frame is a Jack Reacher novel with two beanbags holding the pages open. That's crazy, man. Who was this guy? He looks familiar. Is this Harry Styles?
Chris Urbanovich from Editors?
Jump in the... Oh, it probably says, the Charlatans UK. It says the word. There are words on this page.
Is that Tim Burgess?
Yeah. That's Tim Burgess. Holy smokes.
I do remember, I think that was like the first time I really... that's Gogol Bordello fella, right? Yeah.
He appears to
He's wearing his own band's merch. Pretty cool. I am legitimately into that.
Yeah. Is this the Libs? Oh no, the Stills. Whoa, dressed a little bit like the Libertines.
Yeah.
Wow. Was that the same day? I don't know. Same day. I don't know if it was. I guess it's the spin party.
We must not have been around because we were way into the Stills at that point, and I don't remember seeing them or even meeting them at that point. I feel like we met them on the Kings of Leon tour.
They probably made us do a different stupid party during the Stills set. That's what almost always happens at South by Southwest. You are forced. By the way, do you want to see? I think this is the 2005 lineup or the 2006 lineup. Oh yeah, this is our first year, 2006. This is all the bands who played South by Southwest. In 2005.
We're on C right now.
Yeah.
Good God.
Keep in mind, this festival's like 4 days long. What the? I just saw Eugene Merman. Beautiful. Beautiful boy.
Do you remember the year we saw Yellow Wolf at South by Southwest?
I do. That must have been 2010.
Maybe. I think maybe even later.
Let's see. 2013 could have been. We did. Oh no, 2013 we didn't play South by Southwest. We did. Let me show you what we did 2013. You remember this?
No.
You remember that?
What am I looking at?
Look at the... Oh, am I still sharing my screen?
What is this in store? Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing a thing, but I have no idea what that is. Oh, is that the Gap show?
Yay, the Gap. Yay. That, I don't know if you remember, that was a South by Southwest celebration at the New York, at like the Times Square Gap.
Whoa, is this the only show you've ever played the Ripper at?
It might be because we were so close to home.
Yeah. So for everybody who gives a damn about gear talk, that bass that Chris is playing in that is the bass that we've recorded, I think, pretty much every We Are Scientists album with. We bought it while we were doing B-sides with Love and Squalor. Right?
Oh, wait. No, I think we bought that for Barbara.
Oh, I think okay. We bought the Rickenbacker for B-sides with Love and Squalor.
Yeah, that's from Barbara.
Every album since Barbara.
We rented rented a blonde one from Lon Chaney, as I call it.
Well, we recorded a bunch of B-sides at Eric Kretz, the drummer from Stone Temple Pilots studio.
That's right.
Bomb Shelter, which I think is the room that we run out of at the end of the Nobody Move video.
Oh, wow.
And he had a wood grain Ripper, and that was when we first realized the power of the Ripper.
We fell in love. It's the Ripper was made, if I remember correctly, from like 1974 to 1977.
Hey, Chris.
Oh my God.
Hey, Chris.
You.
Sorry, buddy.
You jerk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
I actually have I have the one from the With Love and Squalor era. Our little,
Yeah.
this little beaut.
That's a good boy.
Yeah. It's got a single, I don't know if you can see, it's got a single gold tooth.
Oh, yeah. Like a pirate.
Yeah. This one right here is gold. And that makes it like a pirate. We played The Gap in 2013. That wasn't really a South by. I don't think we can count that as a South by Southwest show.
No.
But yeah, so we did the ASCAP thing. Now the question that unfortunately doesn't have a slide without the answers on it was which three labels vied for our hand.
I think they were
after that showcase.
In and Out, Steven Spielberg,
Spielberg.
And I forgot what the third one was.
Tide laundry detergent.
Yeah, dude. I remember their offer was insulting.
Correct.
In fact, who was it? We already know that we signed with Virgin, but who were the other two?
We were Epic.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Columbia.
Ah.
A venerated house.
Fat chance.
Columbia, I remember that Virgin, I mean, we were, nothing if not practical. And we did take the highest bidder. That's how a bidding war works, isn't it?
I mean, I would argue not out of avarice, but because it demonstrated
enthusiasm.
Anticipation of making at least that much money back.
Yeah, and it also means that they are sunk that much into
quite
the project,
literally invested in the project. Yeah,
need it to work. Yeah. I remember that Columbia was very close. Like they were essentially playing the bidding war game. But after the early rounds, Epic essentially stopped playing.
They are cocky.
And they froze their bid at what ended up being 1/3 of the other, the neighborhood where the other two folks were.
Yeah.
And they said, like very arrogantly, they were like, well, but there's only one real rock label in the conversation here. So there's only one real bid.
Oof.
So
I do remember that Epic did not have a single band we liked at the time, and Virgin had Gorillaz and LCD Sound System. And we were like, done.
Yeah. I remember them being like, we put out fucking Pearl Jam. We put out like all these whole
Buck Cherry's still kicking, they said.
Bands we had liked, but yeah, they were having to go way back.
Yeah.
Went with Virgin.
Mm-hmm.
The Steven what I would call the Steven Spielberg.
We opened the Steven Spielberg door.
That's right. And that was our Austin 2005 experience. That's why we always owe Austin everything.
Yeah, that's why this Austin show is going to be off the fucking chain.
When is that show? That's this weekend.
That's right, Chris. It's Sunday? Is it Sunday?
It's Sunday, yeah. Sunday in Austin.
If you have Austin recommendations, fling them in the comments.
Drop them into the chat. All caps, please. I don't know. I just prefer all caps. I can actually only read all caps. Did you know that? You know that about me?
I didn't know that. Chris, I don't know if you've been. I'm pretty excited about this Austin show.
Yeah,
I won't stop talking about it. Have you been reading all the press we've been getting for in anticipation of this Austin show? Pretty good. I didn't think we were paying PR, but it just seems like
I guess people are excited for the show.
Yeah, it's important enough that people are pretty excited for the show.
What are you seeing?
Yeah, I just wanted to share some of the Austin Chronicles. Very, very generous press, although it doesn't seem like they're doing that out of generosity. They seem pretty invested.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and share my screen.
I can't believe I missed this.
Let me go ahead and share my screen. Why don't I, Chris?
Okay, yeah.
If I could simply what the
Yeah, why
if
not?
I could share my if I could
Sure.
simply share my help.
Yeah, just share it,
Okay, I'm
right?
gonna share this. I'm gonna share this.
Yeah.
Let me share it.
Yeah, why not, right?
Wait, is this how do I
Oh,
wait, I want to,
mm,
I
zoom
wanna
in.
hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
hide. I think under view, you can, hide sidebar.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
Hide
you're
sidebar.
after.
Yeah, let's hide sidebar. Okay,
Yeah,
Chris.
that's
Okay,
beautiful.
Chris. Um, so, on February 5th, I guess that must have been around the time we announced,
Around when we announced, yeah.
um, the big headline. We are scientists to return to Austin. Chris, the
Uh,
indie rock duo We Are Scientists have returned. The sharp new single, I don't know if that's true, but proving that their signature blend of infectious post-punk hooks and razor sharp wit remain as potent as ever. Story on page A3. We don't really have to,
you,
yeah.
as long as what's going on down below the We Are Scientists thing?
Looks like Barton Springs had pretty low water levels, or
But that big photo, something about leather why are they saying is Leatherface alive? Like
there's
the guy
leather
from the movie?
from what? From Ace.
Texas Chainsaw
Who's the big,
Massacre?
big Texas a Linklater film? Ethan Hawke.
Uh,
Well, anyway,
I
so
mean,
that
well,
the
I know it's a
Chronicle,
movie, but I remember this the Tobe Hooper movie from the '70s. I mean, it has
Eaten
like a
Alive, the
little
crocodile, that's in, Louisiana.
no. Well, the
Okay,
Texas
so
Chainsaw
then on February 5th, what is that, 13th, the Chronicle
uh-huh.
follows up. We Are Scientists tickets selling at a record pace. I just want to assure everybody, tickets are still available. We moved it, from the smaller room at Mohawk to the bigger room. Tickets are going fast for We Are Scientists' upcoming May 24th show at Mohawk, where the indie duo will celebrate the 20th anniversary of their debut album. Story on once again, story relegated to A3, but it's cool to have the top headline.
Yeah,
So if we go
I'm a little
to,
confused as to why we are above it looks like there's a piece there where they are confirming that Leatherface is alive.
um, I think Barton Springs water level was a
N
thing you're
Yeah, but no, the picture of look like up to the look at the
well,
large photo.
yeah,
Travis
yeah.
County Sheriff, yeah,
It's
Leatherface is alive and so mad.
okay, so then on, February 22nd, I did not hear about this until I just
Alright,
until my
guys.
script, scoured the internet. The Mohawk owners bought a speedboat with our ticket revenues. That's fucking cool.
And that's on
Uh,
February that's only a couple days after we
couple of
announced.
Yeah, I mean, they were going at a record pace, Chris, a record
Right,
pace.
right.
The owners of Austin Mohawk Music Venue have allegedly funded a brand new cigarette boat. That's cool. I wouldn't think you could, like, zip a cigarette boat around
In the
like,
river,
a
maybe?
lake. Oh, yeah, I guess you could. That seems
River?
pretty dangerous. People do tube there, but,
Yeah.
um,
Looks like pretty bad news with Leatherface. I
what's,
hate to keep
oh,
harping. I
yeah,
know we're talking about the show, but
yeah,
I guess we
what's
are going to Austin. We should try to keep abreast of this.
what's the deal about would
It
he do
says
something at Barton Springs I'm
no,
seeing down there?
above the
That
Barton Springs, it says Travis County Sheriff's Leatherface just chainsawed a bunch of guys.
yeah,
And
I
then it
know.
looks like there's a picture of like a police coroner
Yeah,
looking at a
where there
body.
could have been one of our many, Dan Monick taken, press photos. Pretty annoying, but it's hard to be mad when the Austin Chronicle
Uh,
has given us so much love. So March 10th, We Are Scientists show boosts Austin tourism 300% over last year, dude. Did you hear about
whoa,
this?
no.
It's like
How do they
so
calculate that?
so I think just like it says, the Austin's hotel sector seeing major holiday weekend boost as out of town's fans flood the city for We Are
Wow.
Scientists' highly anticipated anniversary show at the Mohawk.
I mean, it's the 20th anniversary and everything. It is a big deal.
Said unfortunately, it did say this Sunday, which, it's incorrect, but
Oh,
this
and
was
they
on
wrote that
March 9th.
back in
Yeah.
March.
They
Yeah.
were they were just anticipating.
Yeah. That's, maybe they'll reprint that this week
Another
also.
another big news does look like, Barton Springs still wanting to rain, you know? A little rain.
And it looks like Leatherface still, in March at least, killing people.
Yes,
I don't know if you saw that headline.
I did. I did. I didn't. But then on March 15th,
Okay.
The Tatler music columnists had predictions for the upcoming historic We Are Scientists show. I guess like the local music journalists were just like betting on our set. It is with Lemon Squall 20th
Oh.
anniversary, so it does seem like pretty easy bet.
What are they doing? Like, is this like Polymarket, like Kalshi? They're trying to decide what order we're gonna play with Love and Squalor in, or what kind of bets
Well,
are they making?
I didn't get to page A3, but
That far.
in bad news, Barton Springs, still not really delivering
Okay.
on
Well,
its promise.
I wouldn't say that's the bad news on that page. I mean, are you taking in the main article there?
Oh, there's a cool a guy showing how fast his cop car drives or whatever. That's
That. No, it looks like
not
that's
really my thing.
it's the Travis County Sheriff.
Not a bootlicker like you, Chris, living how fast a police car can
He's
zip.
leaving town because he's afraid of Leatherface. And
Whatever.
he's saying he's getting the fuck out of here, and so should you. When is this? March
That's
15th?
15. So what,
Okay.
dude,
So I
ancient
guess that's
history.
still 2 months
March
ago, yeah.
20th. Okay, did you hear about the Austin mayor calling the We Are Scientists show the most important thing in like
Whoa.
forever?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's just praised the duo's upcoming show as a must-see event. So that can't have hurt tickets, you know what I'm talking about?
All right.
Barton Springs still not doing its fair share in the tourism department. Given the 300% boost, I think we're gonna have a lot of disappointed bathers.
And it looks like the sheriff left town for no reason because it looks like Leatherface caught up to him and killed him.
Let me just see. I mean, seems like the coroner would disagree.
What's the coroner say?
Terrible accident, says coroner.
I mean,
Hardened investigators were left visibly shaken this morning by the sheer brutality of the accident scene. It says describing a charnel house.
Is it a coincidence that Leatherface worked in a charnel house?
This guy's a detective. He's not allowed to believe in coincidence. I guess he's not a detective. He's a sheriff. I don't know if they're allowed to believe in coincidences, but I'd like to think not.
I would hope not. Yeah, I would hope not.
April 3rd. April 3rd, the Austin mayor. Oh, how did Kat not tell us about this? I feel like we should have made a bigger deal. The Austin mayor declared May 24th, Austin Heroes, the We Are Scientists Band Day. Not clumsy. I think he was just so excited. He probably blurted it out, but the Chronicle ran with it, Chris. I didn't read the story on page A3, but bad news is Barton Springs. Well, that guy's, I don't know if you can see in the photo, that guy's doing a header into what seems like
he'll be fine. He's going to be fine.
Pretty dangerously low water, you know?
I'm more worried about the fact that he's in Austin than that he's diving into that water.
Oh, because the hotels are all booked up? He might be a local.
Let me point something out here.
Yeah, please.
You mentioned that the Austin Chronicle quoted the mayor's somewhat clumsy phrasing when he announced Heroes, the We Are Scientists Band Day, or whatever. That to me says that they are very precise with the facts.
Okay.
And so when they write
the water levels are extra low, that does seem like a flourish.
Above that, when they write Leatherface's credit card used to purchase tickets to We Are Scientists show, says FBI chief.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder what percentage the break comes at, Chris. Do you think this guy's ticket purchase put us over 80%? And we get a little bit of that extra cash? I sure hope so, Chris. I
wonder what percentage of our bodies Leatherface has to saw through before we break in half.
Worry about Barton Springs, dude. Oh, wait, that's the same. Oh, no. I fell into your trap, Chris.
Oh.
What's happening?
We're experiencing technical difficulties. I blame Substack.
Hold on, let me stop sharing real quick. I don't blame Substack for anything, Chris.
Substack has been nothing but good to us. When nobody on the internet would publish our malarkey, Substack said, "You got a friend over here."
Let me close this. Boy, I gotta I gotta leave that boy, and I'm gonna stop sharing you.
Okay.
But let me share
Yes.
something else for you, Chris.
Yeah, scramble the jets.
Let me scramble the jets over here
Scramble the old
and
jets.
show you another very exciting piece of information.
If this one has stuff about Leatherface still being a
Wait, that's the same one, right? Yeah. Oh man.
yeah. Yep, we do know about that, and we're fucking scared. We're scared.
Chris.
Why does this guy have Leatherface goes to concerts now?
Yeah, he goes to concerts.
Since when?
I think always.
We never see that
Can
in
you
the
see
film,
this?
but I guess
What are
yeah,
you
I'm
seeing
seeing
right
that.
now?
I see your
Oh wait,
screen.
you're seeing my
Yeah,
folder?
you're
How do
screening. You're sharing your folder. Yeah. Yeah, we see the contents of your folder.
Oh man.
We can see you on a red Seagate hard drive.
Why can I not share? Why can I not share?
I'm gonna use that information. I'm gonna tuck that away.
Why can I not share you bastard?
Share it. Share it. Everybody in the live chat, share it.
Oh, let me
Share it.
close this little
Share it.
guy. Let me close that little guy.
I'm jumping in the live chat.
Don't ask me to share it, Chris.
Fuck. Too late. That's exactly what I did.
Well, maybe I'll just share my.
Can you tell how much beer I have left? You should be able to tell exactly.
I'll share my entire screen. Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Can you see this thing now?
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay. Can you read that newspaper?
Unfortunately, yeah.
So Kirk Watson wants us to play Mucho Mas or maybe Gauntlet. Kirk Watson cemented his music snob status this week. Opines the Austin Chronicle an unusual lapse of objectivity.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Barton Springs still very low.
It looks fine, by the way, in the picture.
Desperately low.
If it were higher, it would be flooding the beach area.
That's how they like it in Austin.
Oh,
everything's bigger in Texas. You know that. So when something's moderately sized,
yeah. I just want to point out the giant headline above the Barton Springs photo.
Okay, the one about Mucho Mas or maybe Gauntlet.
I like that. That one's great, but no, again, unfortunately, it's the Leatherface thing still seems to be.
Oh, a guy tried to book a room at the Omni. That's a pretty good hotel. It's like 3 blocks from Mohawk.
Very cool hotel.
Probably where we should have stayed. We Airbnb'd down South Congress zone. So, unfortunately, Chris not staying at the Omni.
I guess I'm glad that Leatherface isn't staying at South Congress.
And then, Chris, finally, let's. I'm
really praying something about Leatherface being caught. In this one.
Chris, the mayor wants We Are Scientists after party to be at Nickel City. You remember Nickel City? That place is pretty cool.
I don't remember.
Mandatory shots. It's like just east of the highway. So probably an easy walk, pretty easy walk. It's cool that the mayor is like an East Austin dude.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Don't love mandatory shots, but I'll do what I can. And Chris, great news. Barton Springs water levels are back up just in time.
Yeah. But bad news, it seems like, on the Leatherface front.
What is that?
Do you see the quote?
Didn't get the Omni room, Chris. Plenty. I guess maybe they all got booked pretty early, but that 300% bump.
There's a quote. It looks like the quote would have obtained moments before the interviewer the journalist was
Barton
killed.
Springs a much needed boost, lifting its average flow to 22 cubic feet per second.
Leatherface says, "I mean to put my saw into Chris Kane."
Well, Chris, admit that could be kind of cool.
Well, that would certainly make the Austin Chronicle. I mean, they are following the Leatherface story, but then again, we've been making it without the Leatherface tie-in. So I'd rather I'd rather keep those separate. Parallel paths, as our
Chris, no
world
matter what
manager used to say.
Mayor Kirk Watson says, we don't run Austin, so we can't. Unfortunately for you, you can't control who comes and goes in Austin, dude.
So that's like it's like a Texas vibes. You can't. They don't put away chainsaw murderers in Texas because of freedom or something.
You don't, Chris. You don't.
I'm just saying, but the FBI was mentioned in one of those articles.
Oh, I
Seems
heard
like
those
they're
guys got
hunting
all
him.
chainsawed up. When I was scouring other Austin crimes.
Then do they give up when the investigative officers are chainsawed up? They're like, well, that's the end of the investigation.
When you like Barton Springs, Chris, running out of resources is a real danger in the FBI, and they did meat resources. Yeah.
Living meat. Yeah. They only have so much. How many pounds of living meat does the FBI control, would you say? I feel like that's I'm like much of the world, I'm sort of souring on AI, but I do like to ask questions like that. I'm asking ChatGPT, how much
pounds of
living meat
is under their purview
does the FBI employ? Is that
sure
best way to phrase it, so that it knows what I'm talking about?
I'm going to be pretty excited if it intuits your question.
Yeah. It does. It says I'm treating living meat as human employees, unless
it confesses. Finally, AI confesses what it considers employees.
So 38,000 living employees, average of 180 pounds, comes to 6,840,000 pounds of living meat over at the FBI.
I wonder if it's accounting for Leatherface related attrition.
Let me ask. I have let's see. How much of that meat could Leatherface, I'll put in parentheses, if he were real.
In his prime.
Yeah. I'll put if he were real and in his prime. What are we saying? Separate? How much meat could he separate?
Yeah.
How much meat could he
hew? Could he carve, maybe?
Oh yeah, could he carve? In how should I give a period? Should I specify a period of time?
Between March and May
the show?
2006.
We have 4 days till the show.
Yeah.
Should I say in 4 days?
Yeah.
Okay. God, please. Ooh. It needs me to know that this is a grotesque horror math estimate. I know.
Lay off.
Like, I don't know.
That's why you asked a machine. Write that.
A single person using hand tools, even prime Leatherface, would hit physical limits fast. Wrong. Fatigue. Tool maintenance.
Tool maintenance. Have you seen that dude's chainsaw?
Moving bodies, positioning, cleanup, etc. Cleanup? You think Leatherface cleans up? AI is getting dumber? If we model him less like a normal murderer and more like a deranged industrial butcher, yes,
correct.
That's what he is. An extreme fictional upper bound might be 500 to 1,000 pounds per day of gross carving work. Wrong. That's like fucking 5 people? 5 to 6 people?
Wrong. He does that in 40 minutes.
They've literally made films disproving your thesis. Young ChatGPT. Over 4 days, 2 to 4,000 share of total FBI biomass. The answer is roughly. This idiot is saying.
I'm assuming that somehow Toby Hooper has signed the thing that says AI can't learn from his product.
Yeah, this creature is claiming that in the next 4 days, Leatherface could only kill 11 to 22 average FBI employees. That's hilarious.
I mean, I wonder if it's also assuming that he's going to be killing his fair share of civilians as well. So that's a lot of FBI.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
It seems like this thing is saying that that's all Leatherface is up to total.
That's his mandate for 4 days.
That's nuts. I would have liked to have seen some kind of claim about an FBI agent's ability to resist, like being armed and so forth. And that would come into play, I would surely believe. I mean, if I'm an FBI agent, I'm strapped.
Yeah.
Leatherface comes at me.
Yeah,
I'm at least going to point my gun.
And you know Leatherface's vibe is like he gets shot up, then he's lying on the ground.
Yeah.
Has to wait till you get out of visual proximity before he gets up and, comes around a corner and carves you up. So that's going to eat up half an hour.
Is that true? If you shoot Leatherface and then just watch him until authorities arrive, you'll be safe?
There. He'll just lie there. Yeah.
He'll play possum?
He's not going to sit up.
Yeah.
Then he can't come around. Then he can't come around a corner at you later.
He's waiting for the big scare. I mean, it's already. I think he underestimates how scary it is for
just
a person who's just been shot multiple times to sit up.
Yeah.
When you assume they're dead. In fact, that's usually what, or often in the films that they show us that shot is included.
But we see it, not the hunted most often.
But it's scary for us.
Nah, not for me.
Because you're so used to it. You've seen so many Leatherface movies. That's going to be interesting. I believe in my ability to befriend Leatherface.
Oh.
We've traveled around the world these last 25 years. Keith, I've met all types. And I'd be surprised if Leatherface and I aren't headed over to, what is it called? Nichols?
The
place.
Yeah, but Nicklers. Jimmy Nicklers.
Yeah.
Nickel. Hold on.
The place the mayor's going to be.
Yeah. Mandatory shots.
I'm going to take him over there. I'm going to take Leatherface over to Nichols for optional shots.
He'll like that, Chris.
I think he'll find my courtesy very winning. I think he's just met a lot of rude motherfuckers.
His family's Nickel City, Chris. Nickel City.
Nickel City. Leatherface and I have a date at Nickel City. Besides getting your photo with Greg Fishbein at the Anaheim show on the 22nd, the 28th of this month, you should also aim to get your photo with me and Leatherface at the Austin show. Let's do it at the Mohawk.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it at the Mohawk on the 24th.
I don't know what Leatherface's curfew is. His family
notoriously
strict might be the wrong word, but punitive. They're punitive.
All right, they're jerks.
Yeah.
They suck.
Even for, cannibalistic necrophiliacs, they're jerks.
Yeah. A category that we're quite familiar with. Yeah. So, what else we got, Keith?
I was going to play a song. We're almost 90 minutes into this thing now.
We have a curfew at 4 a.m. New York time. So we do have 6.5 hours if we want to burn them.
Should I tune play?
Yeah. Tune play. Actually, if you could tune and then play, that would be great.
In fact, I'm going to want to do that.
Yeah, do just that.
Were you getting that guitar signal?
Yeah. Okay. Loud and clear.
You should not be getting it now, correct?
I think I'm just getting it in the room, yeah. All right. Hey, look at that With Love and Squalor painting.
An Eddie Argos
backdrop
original.
Might be, can you affect the guitar's gain?
You want it louder or?
Maybe a little softer.
Softer.
I would imagine a little softer, yeah. Give us like 5 seconds of sound check.
Check 1, 2. He's the one they call Dr. Feelgood. I'm doing a cover of Dr. Feelgood, by the way.
Yeah, that sounds good. Right. Except for the song selection. That sounds great.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to play. I did Austin Luminaries Butthole Surfers for the stack earlier in the week. But you had mentioned Spoon.
Mm-hmm,
I felt bad not giving those good boys some due.
Luminaries.
So I thought I'd
say it.
Luminaries.
Thank you.
So I figured I'd do maybe a little spoon song.
All right.
From my favorite Spoon record and unpopular opinion, Girls Can Tell.
Oh,
kind of before they became. I liked them back when they were unpopular.
Right. Of course. All right, well, sell us on it.
All right. Oh, actually, sort of Austin, We Are Scientists history. I bought my Mustang bass from the ex-bass player of Spoon.
That's right.
When we played at Stubbs with Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a Mustang bass the entire tour. I was going on Craigslist every town we went to. And Austin, I found one. Dude showed up with it and turned out to be the former bass player of Spoon.
Mr. Pope?
No, he replaced this guy.
Gotcha.
So here is Everything Hits at Once by Spoon.
All right, yeah.
Don't say a word. The last one still stinging. Back of my mind. Feel that phone ringing. And there's no way back from this. Everything hits at once. What we need is just what we want. I go to sleep and think that you're next to me. I go to sleep and think you're next to me. Don't make a move. Walk out, don't follow me. Out in the car, can feel it calling me. And ooh, you're so far away, but I can still change my mind tonight. I gotta change my mind tonight. I go to sleep but think that you're next to me. Everything hits at once. Tonight outside is all lit up. At lights in traffic we become on the way back home. Part of something bigger than just on our own. I like that. I gotta change my mind tonight. I can still change my mind tonight. Merging in traffic, cross the lanes, and then we become something bigger than just anyone. And everything hits at once. What we need is just what we want. I go to sleep but think that you're next to me. I go to sleep but think that you're next to me. Sick. Damn, those Transformers loved it.
Yeah.
They couldn't figure out whether they wanted to be robots or cars.
They kept going back and forth during the song. It was crazy. I was like, I can see them from here.
Bumblebee does famously love music.
I had to unmute. I was muted, and then they just kept changing. I was like, I got to unmute. This is
people got to hear this.
People got to know what's going on over here. That was great. That is a good song. I need to revisit. What is it called?
Girls Can Tell.
Girls Can Tell. Right? Why am I
real good?
Wait, what is the name of the David Gordon Green movie that? Zoe
all the real girls.
All the real girls. Right. Same period.
They're of a piece.
Same period.
I think All the Real Girls is a little later. I feel like All the Real Girls is like 2004.
Okay.
This is 2001, 2000, something like that.
Yep. Two peas in a pod.
Same period. Yeah.
Great. They'd make a great double feature.
Oh boy.
I don't think you should play them at the same time. It would, undermine the director's vision.
But back to back, I'd say.
Back to back. all day, back to back to back to back to back to back to back, all day long. In fact, for the next 4 days leading up to our Austin show.
Just to blinker out all the bad news about it, FBI agents.
Yeah, I hope this Leatherface thing doesn't turn people away from the show. Like I could even as someone who's playing the show, I'm a little bit on edge.
You'd rather
about attending,
but you'd also rather people show up. You get their money, even at their great mortal peril. You want that money.
Well, but for me, it's like, but would I do it at my mortal peril? And I don't know. That's less obvious to me. Of course, at their mortal peril. Yeah, that's freaking, yes. What about it? I'm worried. Because remember, there was that quote where Leatherface right before he kills the journalist, he specifically says he wants to put his chainsaw into me. So that's
but maybe he slaked his bloodlust with that journalist.
I like to think so. I like to think I would hope he's watching this, and I would hope that my plans to take him to Nickel Bay. What is it called? Nickel City makes more sense than Nickel Bay. Although, does it?
That's a conversation over mandatory shots with the mayor, Chris.
Which would be easier, to build a bay out of nickels or a city out of nickels?
I mean, Uncle Scrooge built pools out of doubloons.
Essentially a small bay, yeah. So we've already seen in a cartoon, albeit.
Proof of concept, at least.
Proof of concept is there. I've never seen anybody suggest that you can build even a house out of nickels, much less a motherfucking city.
Case closed.
Leatherface, you and me, Nickel City, brother. Remember, we're family, dude.
I don't know. I really hope this tactic works.
We're family, Leatherface.
I picture Leatherface raging right now, gun in his.
That's how we all imagine him when
chainsaw, probably hitting it against other metal things because he likes the spark.
Shooting sparks.
Poor guy.
God damn.
Poor guy. You're really frustrating him.
I'm gonna be honest. If he's doing that side stage during our set, that's gonna make me very.
It'll be a distraction. Yeah,
it's gonna be hard to play.
It can take you out of it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Okay, I think we've covered every bit of history. We chased down all the shadows. We cleaned out all the cobwebs. We've ascertained the threat. His name's Leatherface. We're playing at the Mohawk this Sunday, the 24th. We are playing at Anaheim's The Parish at the House of Blues next week on the 28th. That is a Thursday. And then we're at the Troubadour on Saturday, the 30th. This is our mini with Love and Squalor 20th anniversary U.S. tour. It's the best we were able to cobble together after the unfortunate cancellation of the Psychedelic Furs tour. And it's pretty darn good, I got to be honest.
Real silver lining
for something
stuff.
For something that was cobbled. Like, what if you looked at the Empire State Building and you were like, damn, nice building. And the builder was like, oh, we just cobbled that. You'd be like, fuck. I would say similar situation here.
Yeah, even if this had been done with planning, you'd feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, I'd feel damn good.
All right, so
even if this had been given the attention that the construction of the Empire State Building was given, I'd feel about
it's warranted.
Like, that's about right. Yeah.
Well, you and the Austin Chronicle alike, Chris.
Now that's a newspaper.
That's a real good newspaper.
All right, buddy. I'll see you on stage in Austin.
What?
Oh, we're on the flight. We got the flight. Oh, we have rehearsal.
Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow it is.
Bye, buddy.
Bye-bye. Bye. And you at home. Goodbye.
Yeah. You at home. Goodbye. That's my catchphrase.
I like it's a little more. You're not sure.